What is going on, Governor? It's Chisgule here, and today I want to introduce you to a basic concept that I'm calling killers and fillers in Rise of Kingdoms. If you like strategy videos where we give you the inside information on how to win wars, you should definitely like and subscribe because, I don't know, that's the thing we like to talk about in this channel. So, the idea I want to present to you is simple. I'm calling it killers and fillers, or I don't know, another way to call it would be leaders and feeders. The idea is as follows. When you launch a rally, the rally uses the technology level of the individual who is leading the rally. That means that you put your T4 troops or T3 troops into that rally, and if it's a T5 player leading the rally, those troops become incredibly powerful because they get all of the buffs offered by that T5 or more powerful player. So the players that you always want to be leading rallies are your leaders or your killers, the players who are really, really powerful. Now, if you haven't looked into the Academy to see just how insane that technology is, just in these advanced talents alone, you can score 25% attack, defense, and health. Just from those. There's also, that a T5 player is picking up, the individual unit stats. So that's an additional 20% attack and defense to each of those different types of units. Along with, we're talking about maxed out combat tactics, defensive formation, and herbal medicine. Now, just how good is that? I don't know. There's 15% over here, 20% over there. Let's just say it's a total of 40% of stats. How good is 40% of each stat? Well, if we just get a look at commanders and we look at some of these skills, 40% of each stat is the equivalent of a lot of skills. A lot of skills. So, the core idea behind leading these rallies, killers and fillers, or leaders and feeders, is that you've got some number of players that you need to identify within your alliance that are the rally leaders, the individuals with whom you support wholly and completely when they launch a rally, and then who the fillers are, who are all the players, and that's pretty much everybody else, who's going to support those rallies after they've been launched. Pretty basic idea. There's a couple other things that the killers need to do to amplify their chances of success in that rally, and there's things that the fillers need to do to amplify the success chance of the rally. The thing that the killer needs to do is maximize their buffs. Pretty straightforward, right? They need to be spending gems, potentially, to be rocking a buff to their damage. That includes having War Frenzy active, by virtue of having scouted something or attacked something. That includes making sure that you increase either your attack or your defense. Number of ways that you can do that using these tokens. You want to pick up a rune on the map. All of those things increase your chances of success in leading the rally, maximizes the potential damage. Obviously, picking the right commanders matters. Obviously, picking the right builds really matters. And every talent point that you use matters a whole heck of a lot if you are the killer. You must pay attention to this. Now, if you are the filler, you have an interesting and different job. Your job in amplifying the success of a rally is to ensure that you send the right types of troops. If you see the rally is being led by a Hannibal Barca, for instance, then you know that a mixed army is probably what is being requested of you. Same is true for a commander like Julius Caesar. In both of those situations, you're going to want to bring a mixed army. But different commanders call for different situations. So, for instance, if you saw that it was a Frederick leading the rally, supported by, let's say, Yi Song-ye, the troops you should send to the rally should be archers. For instance, if there's an infantry rally going on, if you're the filler, you need to make sure that you send infantry if you see that Martel or Richard are leading that rally. If it's Minamoto or, hopefully not Cao Cao, but Cao Cao, then you need to send cavalry to that rally. So knowing the right type of troop to send to the rally really, really matters. I can't tell you how many times we're just doing barb forts, which is obviously very low stakes event. And people send infantry or archers or even siege units to a rally where it's like Minamoto Cao Cao is the leader. It's like obviously the thing to send is cavalry. And look, to some extent, maybe your troops are other places. Maybe you don't have full cavalry. There's a number of reasons why that could be totally 100% fine. But if you pay attention to what type of unit you should be sending, that can go a really, really long way if you are the filler for the rally. So my friends, I hope that this video has been helpful. This was short, but a simple idea. Simple concept, some quick tips to maximize your success in rallies. I'm really excited about it. I'm also really excited about covering some Ark of Osiris this weekend. More Marvel videos coming out very, very soon. This week has been absolutely insane for me at work, but the good news is we're going to have a lot of time this weekend to make some awesome content. And in the meantime, you should definitely join my Discord. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Links in the description for the Discord, by the way. And until next time, my friends, you have fun smashing the kingdom.